Testing. Testing. Alright. Alright, so here we go. German Mark wins. Michael Aronson, there's your starters. Game 5. Winner take all. Whoever wins will be playing the Texas Twisters in the conference final. Whoever wins this game will be playing the Texas Twisters conference final. Here we go. That's where we'll be next week. Well, probably as soon as Tuesday. Tuesday, Wednesday, we'll be in there. Bayfront. No. It's Oakland. Going back. Bald Eagle Stadium. Enjoy the ball game. Might be the biggest game of the year. To this point. Biggest game of the year right here. I'll have another game 5 tomorrow. Hello and welcome to Bald Eagle Stadium! Game 5! Edmonton Eagles, Oakland Ocean. Whoever wins this game is going to play the Texas Twisters in the conference final. In the Western Conference. So Edmonton 4-2 winning game 1, Edmonton 6-3 winning game 2, so they win the first 2. Then Oakland with the 5-3 amazing comeback winning game 3 to save their season. And then they win in game 4 as well, which we'll cover that also. So here is game 5. Oakland Ocean, Edmonton Eagles. Whoever wins will play the Twisters. Game 5. First pitch is next. Stick around. Second mound for Game 5 will be German Marquez. 23 regular season starts, a 12-8 record, 3.18 ERA, 138 WHIP, 93 strikeouts, 60.3% strikeout rate, 6.7% walk rate, 138 WHIP. We will see how he does here. 133 regular season innings pitched. Michael Garcia, the DH for the Oakland Ocean, will lead off. And we're underway here at Edmonton on some Sunday night baseball. Sunday night playoff baseball, game 5. Here in round 2 between these two teams, the Edmonton Eagles and the Oakland Ocean. And the 0-1 to Garcia, so. I mean, there's a lot of. This game is going to be. Whoever can get in. The stakes are much higher than usual for a baseball game, so. Every hit, it will mean more. Everything will have just that much more importance than they would in a regular ball game. Counts 2-2 to Garcia. The pitch, it'll be upstairs, swing and a miss. First strike 3, and that's how Marquez gets this one started for the Eagles. Here's Jody Clifford. Top of the first. Swings right into that slider 0-1. But those breaking balls, when they move across the plate, you have to recognize how a breaking ball should move. It can play into how you swing, when you swing, where you swing. It's gonna be. It's different. Those pitches are different than your standard fastball. Your standard two-seamer, your change-up, which, I guess breaking ball, but it's not the same as slider, sweeper, or your curveball. Because those are your breaking ball pitches. You have to approach each pitch differently. 2-2 to Jody Clifford. Down the right field line. That's a base hit. That's going to be into the corner for Clifford. And he's going to turn that one into a double. And he slides in safely. A one-out double for Jody Clifford here in the first inning. And Oakland's got the first hit of the ball game. Really good swing. Gets that off the end of the bat. He gets it's timed well, so it gets down the line. And since it's way off line, he has no worry and slides in safely with a double. Here's J-Rod to the plate. Julio Rodriguez.
Ball one, no strike.
Oh, that ball's in the dirt. And Clifford goes right back to second base. J-Rod playing center field today for the Oakland Ocean. A home run and 5 RBIs here in the playoffs for Oakland. And the 1-0 to Marquez. So it'll be down low, 1-1. One count to J-Rod for the Oakland Ocean. Still Edmonton here. For Samuel 1 and 2. Got our eye on their favorite, the Eagles. Edmonton. Two games of this series I did cover. I covered in Oakland, so this is the first and only one of those series I'm covering in Edmonton. Swung and a miss, throw down to first. Got him. Get down here in the first for the Oakland Ocean. Second strikeout for German Marquez. Strike him out, throw him out. 2 outs here in the first. Matt Warner, he did walk off game 3. He's been pretty important, batting .320 here in the playoffs, so when it takes strike 1, everything is much more important. Every at-bat, more meaning than, you know, a random Tuesday in the regular season. And the 0-1 to Warner, that'll be fastball into the corner, 0-2. You might be like thanking everybody, but I do this all myself from the ground up. I throw this ground ball right at third for a line out. And that ends the top of the first. We're going to the Edmonton first. No score for the Oakland Ocean after 1. Taking the mound will be Michael Lorenzen. First one postseason appearance already in a 1.69 ERA, 150 whip, 3 strikeouts, 12% strikeout rate, 8% walk rate, 1-0 record. So he's looking pretty solid coming out off that appearance. Here is his second postseason appearances today. Game 5. Quite a legend. You should be grateful that he gets the opportunity. 1-0 count to Bryson Stott, who leads off the Edmonton Eagles. And the 1-0 pitch. High fly ball. This one gonna go deep left field. Towards the wall. And the catch is made. Good. That one was pretty well hit too. Just not enough to get out of the ballpark. Here comes the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. But Jeff McNeil's not playing. I don't think he's played a lot in the postseason. I think or Josh Lowe. They definitely both. These are good teams. So there are some good players that have played in the regular season on these teams that just don't have it. They just don't have enough to, you know, be playing this deep into the playoffs. They're not good enough. They're not making the roster this deep into the postseason. We're at the end of round 2. Round 1. Right at second base. Acuna's threw out at first. And there's one down. There's Angel Acuna playing second base. He's been playing second base the whole postseason for Oakland. So here is the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. It'd be fun if we have a game similar to the Mariners-Tigers Game 5. Remember that one? That game was awesome. I would love a game like that. 0-1 count to Gunnar Henderson. Triple change up. On that lower inside corner there, which is a pretty tough area. Inside, it's tougher to hit on the inside than it is the outside. Rumble. And it gets past the diving first baseman, a base hit for Anderson to keep the Edmonton Eagles going here in the first inning. Rattling to the plate, he fouls one towards the corner. Into the seats it goes. We're going to play in left field for the Eagles here tonight. 0-1. No home runs. 1 RBI this year. Batting just 143. Definitely number he wants to improve. No ball. Who knows if this will be the Eagles' last game of the season. You're finding that out. That is the purpose of this game. And a strike 3 to end the first. And we're going to the second, still scoreless after 1. Colton Rock and the catcher leading off the second inning for the Oakland Ocean. Takes fastball top of the zone, strike 1. 4 runs in his last 5 games. Sinker got it off the end of the bat, foul 0-0. Sure. Ackerman's doing pretty good here in the postseason, batting .318 as he pops one up behind home plate. The Eagles catcher is unable to make the catch. There's one down here in the second. Definitely not a good way to start the day for Colton Rocket. Luke Rayleigh. Takes a fastball to knee, strike 1. It was over 4 in game 4. He went over 4 in that ball game, which we did cover that one. And anyhow, 1 to Luke Rayleigh. Off the play with a sinker, and it's 1-1. It's a completely different environment and experience than, regular season game 4. Something like that, we were trying to split the series or something. Or trying to kind of win it out of a series. Or the opposite. This is very different than a regular season. Since the season is now on the line. High fly ball to deep right, but it's foul. Counts 1-2 to Luke Rayleigh. And swings, got a piece of it. Fouled again. Another one fouled to right this time. Good swings by Luke Rayleigh here. He's swinging the bat well. He's getting bat to ball. Just he does need to work on his timing. Takes it off the corner. The count's 2-2. Inside, the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ezekiel Tovar, the shortstop for the Ocean, on deck. A 3-2. And he struck him out. A swinging strike 3. Third strikeout for German Marquez. Here comes Ezekiel Tovar. High fly ball, center field. Probably not going to be deep enough for Brandon Marsh under it. Able to make the catch, and that ends the Ocean second. We're going to the Eagles second. Still scoreless. Going into the bottom of the second inning. Here in Game 5. Bottom of the second inning, Nolan Arenado, the third baseman for Edmonton, leading off. And this is a U.S.-Canada battle, by the way, which they're the Edmonton Eagles. That's like Edmonton Oilers. They're right down. This is right down the road from there. 1-0 count to Nolan Arenado. Takes the circle change up at the knees. 1-1. This series tied 2 games apiece. Edmonton winning the first 2, Oakland winning the second 2. Fly ball to right. Makes a few steps backwards. And makes the catch for out number 1. Colton Cowser, the right fielder, coming to the batter's box. 104 RBIs here in the postseason. He's batting .357. Takes the first pitch. Fastball down the middle. I would have swung that every day of the week, but flies it to left. And the catch is made. 2 down. So back-to-back flyouts for the Edmonton Eagles. Here comes Yeimer Candelario. Circle change down low for ball 1. 1-0 count to Candelario.
Ball 2.
Down low for ball 2. Fastball, counts 2-1.
1 strike.
Still a scoreless ball game. 2-1 to Yeimer Candelario as he taps it foul. And the 2-2. Fastball below the knees, ball 3. Down is full, and Spencer Torkelson's on deck. 3-2. Ball 4 to Candelario. Here comes Spencer Torkelson. Fastball top of the zone, strike 1. Counts on. We're second off for second base. The throw will be not in time. Still on base. Yeimer Candelario. He made a really good jump there. And then he slides in safely just by mere inches. Lorenzi looking to strike out Torkelson. The 2-strike pitch. Fastball just on that lower outside corner, just a bit off the plate there from Lorenzen. He's going to work on his command a bit there. He struggled a bit. He needs to get that ball a little more in control, down like the path that he wants it to go. Got off 1-2. And then have like a really nice fancy pitch, like some backdoor slider, and then it just goes the wrong direction. And he struck him out with a circle changeup, and that's going to end the second inning. We're going to the third. Still a scoreless ball game here in Game 5. Left fielder Addison Barger coming to the plate top of the third, leading off for the Oakland Ocean. Still a scoreless ball game. Fastball top of the zone, strike 1, got him in the corner. 2-3 in Game 4. With 2 bases. And 2 for 3. And the 0-1 to Barger, the pitch. It'll be a bouncer right towards the first base bag, run to the bag, and that retires Barger. And there's one down here in the third. Luis Angel Acuna coming to the plate. Top of the third inning, batting .333. The Oakland Ocean. Close defensive game early on. Here in Game 5. We're able to break that. Oh, he said Luis Angel Acuna with a base hit into right. And he's got a 1-out single here in the third for the Oakland Ocean. And there's a start for Oakland. Now they're going to need Garcia, top of the order, to build on this. If they want to, like, you know, get anywhere in this bowl game, maybe see if they can score a run, something like that. They just, baseball, once you get a hit, and it depends what hit you get. No second up, and that's fouled. One from Marquez. And for the strike, the throw down to second is not in time. Still on base for Luis Angel Acuna. Here with one out in the third. Really good jump there. And really good slide technique to go feet first there. He does get in time. There's a 1-2 to Garcia. That'll be a ground ball. That'll be foul. Cat stays 1-2. And if Garcia can get base hit in the right spot, he should be able to bring Acuna home. But we will see. That would score the first run of the game for the Oakland Ocean. I'm going to get them on the board. And a 2-2 from Marquez. Upstairs in a fastball, 96 miles an hour, and the count is full. Jody Clifford's on deck for the Ocean, the third baseman. Cool. Payoff pitch from Marquez. Into left field, a base hit. Acuna around third. He's going to try for home, and he slides in safely, in the Oakland Ocean have a 1-0 lead. Michael Garcia with an RBI single as he brings home Luis Angel Acuna with a base hit to left. Right into the gap, there it goes. And Acuna, he takes off soon as that ball comes off of his bat. And he does not stop. He does not care that it seems like he's going to be... It seemed like that ball would get there before him, but it was one offline, two. It would not have been on time anyway. That's when Jody Clifford, the third baseman. Ocean lead 1-0 here in the third inning. High fly ball, deep left center field for Clifford. He's at the wall. And Marina Marsh able to make the catch. 2 down here in the third. Here comes J-Rod, the center fielder, top of the third inning. Let's see down the inning, run on first base. Oakland with a 1-0 lead over the Eagles. Oh, that ball's gonna get away! Murray's taking off for second, and he's there without a throw. No play from the plate as he advanced in a wild pitch. The Eagles manager there looking like, what? What are you? Come on. Really? If we worked on this, come on. That's what his face expression kind of told me. You know? He's Brad. You know, I mean, some of them are trying, but he's got like some cheering, but it's hard. It's not. You see them waving the, but not really the enthusiasm really isn't there just yet. So Oakland is doing pretty well here in the third. So, counts 2-2. Marquez looking to get out of this. Give up the base hit to left. That gave the Ocean the lead. That'll be down the right field line. That's going to stay fair. That's into the corner. That'll score another run for the Oakland Ocean. And J-Rod's in there with an RBI double, and it's 2-0 Oakland. And they double their lead, adding another run from when they scored earlier in this inning. J-Rod with an RBI double. That one just enough to stay fair. And Oakland with a huge 2 runs here in the third inning. They're in a really good spot here early on. And here comes Matt Wallner. Fourth in the lineup. That'll be a ground ball foul to the right field side. That'll be 0-1 the count. He lined out his first time. I think he was the one that lined out at third base, if I remember correctly. One off the play due to the Cowan ball and strike from Marquez. 122 hits in 138 games for Matt Wallner in the regular season. And then he had the walk-off in Game 3. The Grant walk-off grand slam. Counts 1-2. You don't say strike. You gotta say strike. Counts 1-2. And the patch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. It's in the dirt. Throw to first. And that retires Matt Wallner and ends the third, but not before. 2 runs batted in. And the Oakland Ocean lead 2-0. Putting out the Edmonton third way, the catcher Andy Rodriguez. Circle change up, he takes it on the corner, strike 1. 455 batting average in his last 3 games. He's 5 for 11. One of the big ground ball that'll be fouled into the corner, strike 2. His overall batting average is .333 as of this current moment. Bottom of the order for the Edmonton Eagles, which could get moved up. Who knows? Could get moved up for the conference final, assuming the Eagles make it there. Which, I have no idea. I mean, Oakland already has a 2-0 lead, so we will see what actually ends up happening. That was the point of this game, to see who's going to play in that conference final. If Edmonton moves on to the conference final, Andy Rodriguez might be able to move up in the lineup since he's doing really well. Circle changeup, 2-2 off the plate. This Eagles team, they need to get something going. Because they're already behind. They don't want to fall even more behind. And Lorenzen struck him out. 1 down here in the third. That'll be the 3rd strikeout for Michael Lorenzen. There's the second baseman Bryson stopped to the batter's box. He flat out his first time. He almost got out of the ballpark his first time. But, well, he got to the warning track. Takes that fastball just a bit upstairs. Ball 1. He was 1 for 4 in Game 4 of this series. The tapper to short. You know, or the ground ball there. You just got very light. There's a ground ball, retired him. 2 down here in the Edmonton third. Here is Brandon Marsh. Done about his first time second in the lineup for the Eagles. Circle trade down low, ball 1. 107 hits for Brandon Marsh. Ground ball, diving play. Oh, he's got it. And the throw will be just in time. And that ends the third. Ezekiel Tovar with a diving play. How about that? Just enough to get a piece of it. Able to make the diving catch, and the throw gets him out. And Rocket Man is letting off the 4th. The Oakland catcher, Colton Rocket. And Rocket Man with a drive into center field to lead off the 4th on the first pitch of the inning. First pitch of his at bat. And he's got a leadoff single here in the 4th. Here comes Luke Riley, 227. Getting average 0 for 1 today for the Ocean. The pitch.
Ball, that's out.
They'll curve out the plate, that'll be ball 1. Another Luke Riley off the plate on a sinker, and that'll be ball 2. 2-0 from Marquez. And that'll be a high fly ball to deep right field. There it goes. Goodbye, home run. A 2-run blast for Luke Riley and the Oakland Ocean double their lead. 4-0 Oakland. Here at Bald Eagle Stadium. And that's how you silence a postseason crowd. Riley Perfect swing on that pitch. I was inside, upper inside corner. A bit of a tougher pitch to get a home run on. But, I mean, with some luck and some sheer power, he gets that one deep right. And she's not coming back. 4-0 Ocean. So the Oakland Ocean now with a 4-0 lead. They've got a bit more of a commanding lead over the Edmonton Eagles here in the 4th inning. Just shy of halfway through this ball game. Assuming it's 9 innings, that is. Oh, 1 to Tovar. Got him on a fastball. It's 0-2. Still nobody out. Tovar looking for a way to follow up the 2-run blast. We'll see. The pitch. I know it. Straight 3 called on the upper outside corner. One down here in the 4th. Big strikeout for German Marquez. The tapper foul, strike 1. Berger gets a piece of it in the count, 0-2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes to count to Addison Berger. And the 1-2. And he struck him out. 2 down here in the 4th. 6 strikeout for German Marquez. Here's Luis Angel Acuna.
That's a ball.
And the 1 now. That'll be circle change down low, and the count's 1-1. Acuna 1 for 1 today already. In fact, 35. Swung and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's ball 2.
Down low in the dirt, and the count's 2-2. And the 2-2. Swing. It'll be a high fly ball. It'll be fouled to deep right into the corner. But swing by Luis Angel Acuna. This time he swung really early on that pitch. Marquez strikes him out, and that will end the 4th inning. We're going to the Edmonton 4th, but not before a Luke Raley 2-run blast, 4-0 Oakland. Shortstop Gunnar Anderson leading off the Edmonton 4th. Fastball 0-1, top of the zone. And swung and a miss, 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Two strike pitch to Gunnar Anderson. Gunnar on a fastball on the inside edge, and there's 1 down here in the 4th. 4th strikeout for Michael Lorenzo. Riley Green leading off the Edmonton 4th. It'll be a high pop-up. Foul territories, they're going to go towards the seats. Yes, it will, but the catch is made by Luke Raley right along that. Right along the wall there. Seats there do sit, they don't sit right at the thing. You only really get that in the outfield. I mean, in this park on the infield, the seats are elevated.
Counts 1-0.
By the way, you get a lot. That's one difference between the National Baseball League and with Major League Baseball. Not every park has seats all the way around at like level with the wall. You can see right behind us. See, it's down the line. It's like that, but behind the plate and to the immediate sides of on the infield, we got elevated seats. But down,
2 balls, 1
and
strike.
somewhat in the outfield, of course, too. It's 2-1 pitch. It'll be a high fly ball. This we're gonna go to deep right field, back to the warning track. And the catch is made. That's out number 3, and we're going to the 5th. Ocean still with a 4-0 lead. Only 1 base hit so far for the Edmonton Eagles. We're going to the 5th. Here in Game 5. Sean Armstrong coming in for the Edmonton Eagles, replacing German Marquez. 2 postseason games already. 2.2 innings pitched, 1 hold. No record so far. No ERA. 37.5% strikeout rate. 33 against righties. No number against lefties. We'll see how it does. And the top of the order, Michael Garcia back to lead off the 5th inning. Back to the plate. He takes ball 1 outside. Way outside there. So Hernandez and Tinoco warming up in the bullpen for the Edmonton Eagles. Most likely we'll see some of them later on, but I mean, the Eagles, they're kind of in dire straits right now. There'll be a fly ball to left center, and Brandon Marsh going to get under it and make the catch for number 1. Because the Eagles, they need to figure something out. Third baseman Jody Clifford leading off the 5th inning for the Oakland Ocean. Fastball top of the zone, and the upper inside corner. It'll be ball 1.
That's ball 2.
It's ball 2, upper inside corner. Be fouled off by Clifford right towards the back, the ball boy. We foul, 2-2. It'll be in there, and it'll be. That ball got away, and the count is full for Jody Clifford. The 3-2 from Armstrong. It'll be ball 4 and a sweeper at the knees. And first walk line, the Eagles fan, they are frankly pissed. That did look like a strike, but hard to tell, man. Hard to tell. J-Rod leading off the 5th.
He's good.
And throw back to first. Clifford is safe. J-Rod 1 for 2. Takes that pitch. Strike 1. J-Rod, the 3-time All-Star in Major League Baseball. Going to the Ocean NBL. Will counts 1-1 to Leo Rodriguez. That ball's gonna get away! And the runner advances without a throw. And that's on a wild pitch. So Clifford's now on second for Oakland. So you have you can see it just. I think he was trying to like a pitch to chase, but it's a little too far, much movement. Because the ball to get away from the catcher, which when you're throwing a breaking ball that does that, you don't want to go too far one way or the other. It'll be a high fly ball going to go into left center field. Brandon Marsh able to make the catch. Throw to third. It's Clifford at second base. So he holds him there. Now there's 2 outs, top of the 5th, so Matt Warner to the plate. You know, Strong, they need him to get out of this for the Eagles. I mean, because they're in trouble. They're down by 4 innings, and we're halfway through. They need to come up with something in the bottom half of this inning.
That's ball 2.
Because their season's in jeopardy. Swing and a miss, 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Armstrong with a 2-2. That'll be a pop-up shallow outfield. Brandon Marsh coming in a long run to get there, but he's going to run down and make the catch. And that will end the top of the 5th. We're going to the Eagles' 5th. Ocean still lead 4-0. Jeremiah Marquez and Lorenzo through 4 innings. Marquez is a 2-run blast plus 2 other runs to score. He has 7 strikeouts at the same time. He's already been pulled out of the game. So we're going to the 5th. Lorenzo in 4 innings. He's been almost dang near perfect. I mean, I think he's going to pitch 6th, 7th inning. Easy. Just keep him in as long as possible, I guarantee it.
Nope, that's a ball. 2-0.
Back to balls against Colton Cowser. So low, that'll be down low for ball 3. I'm a Candelario, the DH on deck. Real pitch. So if I change it down the middle, 3-1. And the 3-1 will be top of the right to the left field corner. That's going to bounce into the seats. And the count is full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And Lorenzo strikes him out in the cutter, 1 down, bottom of the 5th. So 5 strikeouts for Michael Lorenzo, and here is Imer Candelario. We'll see him on 1 count. There's your infield. Trailer playing first base. Still are the shorty. Clifford at 3rd, and Luis Angelo Kenya at 2nd. 0-1 to Candelario. Got him on that circle. Changeup. Strike 2. And that'll be a high fly ball to deep right field for Candelario. Forget about it. Goodbye, Amaran. Solo bomb for Imer Candelario, and the Edmonton Eagles are on the board. They now trail by 3. It's 4-1. So Candelario finally gets the Eagles on board with a shot to deep right. It took long enough. He got some real power on it. 110 off the bat, 435 feet.
All right, listen, I mentioned.
It's 4-1. A 1 count to Spencer Torkelson. That'll be a high fly ball to deep left field. That'll be foul.
One ball, 2 strikes.
The ground ball right at short. Tovar's throw to first. Rantley's got it. 2 down here on the pack. And Torkelson's retired. Counts 0-1 to Eddie Rodriguez. And the pitch.
1-1.
Second will be off the plane. The count's 1-1. Swung and a miss. 1-2 to Rodriguez.
2 strikes.
So Edmonton, what they need to focus on here is getting. I mean, they might not be able to do any more here in the fact. 1-2 to Lauren.
2 balls.
From Lawrence and down low 2-2. Rodriguez, we need to get more runs, get more balls down.
Count is 3-2.
I mean, their job's tough. 'Cause they don't want this deficit to grow. But they also need to score runs. They need to try and focus on two things at the same time. And the 3-2. Pop up behind home plate. Colton Rocket under it. And he waits and makes the catch, and that will end the 5th inning, but not before Reimer Candelario with a solo bomb to get the Eagles on the board, and it's 4-1. So Colton Rocket leading off the 6th for the Oakland Ocean. He's 1 for 2 today here in Game 5.
Ball 1.
Takes that fastball down low, that'll be ball 1. So Thompson and Hernandez warming up at the bullpen. So Sean Armstrong, here's his 19th pitch. Be fly ball and be going to right field. And Raleigh Green. I forget who it is in the right field, but he made the catch, and there's one down top of the 6th. Here's Luke Rayleigh, the first baseman for the Oakland Ocean. The 2-run blast here in the 4th inning. So leading off the 6th will be Luke Rayleigh. Come on, right first, so he struggled to field it. Pitcher covers, and Armstrong gets the out at first. Retiring Luke Rayleigh to down here in the Ocean 6. There's Ezekiel Tovar. He struck out, flied out. Batting .211 here in the postseason for the Oakland Ocean, who lead at 4-1 here in the 6th. Check swing on a fastball, strike 1.
1-1. Inside, ball 1.
One in the cutter inside, that'll be 1-1. Armstrong's 1-1 to Tovar. Oh, sweeper, but upstairs a little just too much movement on that sweeper. It was like, no. When you're playing in like this environment, it can be like nerve-wracking, just because of the expectations. Because again, it's like if you don't win, your team's season is done. Ground ball foul. Two to Tovar. The pick. Fly ball center field. Brandon Marsh, and he will make the catch, and then we'll end the top of the 6th. We're going to the Eagles 6th. 4-1 Oakland. Here in the bottom of here in Game 5. Bryson Stott leading off the Eagles 6. Oh, one now. Swing and miss, circle change the count 0-2. Go to the Stott. Maybe down low. And the count's 1-2. Fly ball gonna go to deep left field, but not gonna be deep enough. The catch will be made. Route number 1. So Obama 6, Brandon Marsh. Edmonton trailing by 3 in game 5 in an elimination game. It's win or take all. Got him on the corner, 1-1 the 4-seamer. 6. Lorenzen has 69 pitches. Here's pitch 70, the 1-1. That'll be tap foul, and I'll go behind the plate. That'll be foul, and the count's 1-2. There'll be a bouncer that'll be fouling. One to the Brandon Marsh. Sinker just off the play. Lorenzen talking with the ump. But I don't think he's getting that call back, which that was a real close one. I don't know. I don't know if I called it a strike ball. 2 to the Brandon Marsh. Gonna be Grumbo down the third base line. That's gonna stay a fair ball all the way to the wall. Right on the line. Throw to second base. And Marsh is in there with a 1-out double. Huge double for Brandon Marsh here in the 6th inning for the Edmonton Eagles. And he's lucky that stayed fair. Like literally towing the line, but it stays a fair ball right on the line. Right on the foul line. He got lucky. It's Gunnar Henderson. And Marsh taking off for third base. They got him! A bit of an impulse decision. Not always a smart one. And Marsh is out. He's out by a mile, too. So you can't go, you can't really go, I'm not sure. No. He is out. So 1 to Gunnar Henderson. Start down low on the count. It's 1-1. I mean, time's run out for Edmonton. They're still down by 3, and we're only in the bottom of the 6th. So Romano and Payham's forming up in the Ocean bullpen. 1-1. Fly ball gonna go to left field, but a little too much air on it. The catch is gonna be made, and that will end the 6th inning. We're going to the 7th. Ocean still with a 4-1 leg going to the 7th. In game 5. Ryan Thompson coming in for the Edmonton Eagles. 2 games here in the postseason. 6.75 ERA, 60.70 strikeout rate, 500 against lefties. Addison Barger letting off the 7th for the Oakland Ocean.
That's a ball.
Oh, down on the line, the count's 1-0 to Addison Barger. Fly ball gonna go to deep left, and the running catch is made. 1 down here on the top of the 7th. Top of the 7th, Luis Angel Acuna to the plate. Oakland leading 4-1. There are only so many innings away from going to the conference final. 1-0 count to Luis Angel Acuna. That'll be a high fly ball, gonna go down the line, foul. Finger. They just call that a strike. That was a ball. But they called it a strike. And that'll be a called strike 3. Sitting here in the 7th. There's Michael Garcia, the DH. Single RBI and a run scored. So he scored an RBI and came in himself.
1-0.
That was just nowhere near the catcher. For ball 1 from Ryan Thompson.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Fastball upstairs, ball 2.
Ball, that's down.
Forcing her down low, that'll be ball 2. 3-0 count to Jody. 3-0 count to Garcia. Jody Clifford on deck. And the 3-0, that'll be fastball right down the middle, and the count's 3-1.
Ball 4, take the base.
Ball 4, a Seager, and he takes first. So Garcia, first base, third baseman Jody Clifford to the plate. Good swing, foul to deep right, strike 1. To deep left.
Ball 1.
We're going to take it off to second base. Hey, they got him! And that will end the Oakland 7th. And it was a really close race. He looks safe to me. He looks safe. I don't think we can go back and review it. Yeah, we can. But I don't know about that one. That one's I'm questioning. So I'm really questioning that one. So Riley running off the 7th of the Edmonton Eagles, which they need to score runs. They need to score runs like now. This second, this at something. They need hits. They need runs. Ground ball, that's going to get through. A leadoff base hit for Riley Green. And he's got a leadoff single in the 7th. The Eagles desperately need base hits. Nolan Arenado to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today for the Eagles.
Ball, that's high.
Takes it upstairs, ball 1. Somebody needs to step up for this Eagles team. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Popped up, foul. And the count's 1-2. It'll be off. Count and the 2-2 swing and a miss. That'll be strike 3. And 6 strikeouts for Michael Lorenzo in it. He's still pitching here in the 7th. You can see the pitch sequence, they're all fastballs. That's incredible. There's Michael Lorenzo. Don't play some counts, or is it start off 0-1? Kaiser with a strikeout and a flyout today. Right, so that's the name I was I remember trying to think of his name. I was like, I don't remember who it is. Colton Cowser. Oh, got him with that circle. Change up with an 8. He's 0-2.
Ball, that's in.
I still don't know what. But Oakland went when the top half of the inning when he stole the base. I'm still questioning. That looked fair. That looked like he was safe at second base, but Michael Lorenzo with a 7 strikeout in the meantime. While I'm rambling on about that call that ended the top half of the inning. 7-inch pitch break for Michael Lorenzo. So they're going to pull Michael Lorenzo. 7 innings of solid work for Michael Lorenzo for the Oakland Ocean. If they win this game, he's a big reason why. So Joel Pam's coming in. 2 postseason appearances already this postseason. 66.7% strikeout rate. 1 hold, that's really all he got. He pitched 2 innings. So we're going to see how it goes for the Ocean here in Game 5. Yaimer Candelario, the solo home run in the 5th. He's back to the plate here in the 7th. First for Edmonton, 2 out.
Ball 2.
So a pitch to Yaimer Candelario, and that'll be 4-seamer down the middle, 2-1. And the 2-1 to Candelario, high, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
A 3-1 pitch from Joe Pams. The pitch. Fouled off, the count is full, 3-2. The 3-2 to Candelario, swing, will be fouled back. Candelario will get another chance. And the 3-2. Another one foul back behind home plate. They fouled to deep left. 90 at bat for Candelario. Another 3-2 from Pams. The pitch. Swinging a big grab ball. That's going to get through a base hit. So 2-1 for the Edmonton Eagles here in the 7th. Tying run to the plate. So the tying run to the plate for the Edmonton Eagles. And finally they got some momentum. Ferguson to the plate. He fouls off the first pitch to the at-bat. Strike 1. Now this crowd's really going. A 1 to Torkelson. It'll be down low. 1-1. Popped up, foul behind home play once again. I don't know, 1-2, slider tap foul. And the 1-2. Swag and a miss. Throw down to first, and that's going to end the 7th. The Eagles, they had some momentum, and then they lose it. As the inning comes to a close, we're going to the 8th. Oakland leading 4-1. Aces Connecticut coming in at 61 regular season compared to 3-4 record, 67.2 innings pitched, 359 ERA, 123 WHIP, 17.5% strikeout rate, and the 10.8% walk rate. We're number 38 for the Edmonton Eagles, and leading off the 8th inning will be the third baseman, Jody Clifford. Top of the 8th inning. Single to me, ball 1. Clifford, that'll be a ground ball. That's going to get through a lit out base hit for Jody Clifford. 1 on for the Ocean here on the top of the 8th. Look at that. Ball 99 miles an hour. So, Gerard to the plate for Oakland. Takes the second top of the zone. Upper outside corner. It'll be strike 1 to the center fielder. Oh, 1. Swung and a miss. 0-2. Inside 1-2. There's 1. Throw down to first for a double play. 3-6-3. Eagles double play. Ground ball down that first base line. There's 1. And then there's 2. So here's the right fielder, Matt Warren, with the ball for the strikeout fly in the lineup today. So the only thing he hasn't had is a pop out. Pop out and a ground out. He hasn't had those. There's probably been a batter who's gotten out every single possible way in a single game. Probably.
2 balls, 1 strike.
I mean, it doesn't have to, like, not. Obviously, you can have a pop out to first, second, third, and home.
Ball 3.
In short, first, second, third, and short, and home. You could have that. That'd be different. But, like, 1 pop out, 1 ground out, 1 line out, 1 fly out, and 1 strikeout.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And the 3-2 to Matt Warner. Sicker tapped foul. The 3-2. Done for a slider for strike 3. We're going to the Eagles 8th. 4-1 Ocean. They're in game 5. Going to the bottom of the 8th. Jordan Romano, 2 postseason appearances. 1-0 in the record, 1-2 input 2 innings pitched, 10.80 ERA. So, I mean, not a lot of games, so that's why. 22% strikeout rate, 500 against righties, 250 against. He's definitely going to want to get that ERA down and keep Edmonton off the board. Rodriguez, their job's going to be do the exact opposite. We'll see what happens. Just it'll be down low, that'll be ball 1. Come away at third, and quick to the first, 1 down. Second baseman Bryson Stott to the plate for Edmonton. He did fly out in the very first at bat of the ball game. He was really close to a home run.
Ball inside.
Slider one of those. See if he can get to the base hit something. Move this up out. Which Edmonton, they need hits.
That's out.
That's been their problem, is they can't hit. Or when they do get hits, they just run out of outs. Two to Bryson Stott. That'll be 4-seamer. That'll be out the plate. That'll be ball 3. Three out of Bryson Stott. The pitch. It'll be fastball down the middle. It'll be 3-1 the count. And another 3-1, 2-seamer, 3-2. The count is full. Payoff pitch from Jordan Romano. Pulled for to Bryson Stott. It'll be a 1-out walk in the 8th. The center fielder, Brandon Marsh. Down the first base line, foul. One strike pitch to Brandon Marsh. Takes a slider inside, strike 2. And the 0-2, they'll be in the center field base hit. Oh, he's not going to be able to get there. That's all the way to the wall. Right around third. He's on his way to score. And he's in there. And that'll be a RBI triple for Brandon Marsh. And the Eagles are within 2. And Brandon Marsh is now in scoring position, so that's really good for the Eagles. Finally, this is what they've needed all game. See, that's a base hit right there, and he fails to get it. Marsh he's going for 3. The run scores, and the Eagles are in a better spot. And there's only 1 out. So if Gunnar Henderson gets a hit here, it's a 1-run game. And ground ball. And here's the throw to first. The run will score either way. It's a 1-run game, just like that. Huge run for the Eagles. Here in the 8th, a sacrifice single for Gunnar Henderson. Riley Green, the left fielder, to the plate now. 2 outs in the 8th. 1-run game. Now this is going to make this for quite the finish.
Counts 1-0.
Counts 1-0 to Riley Green. That foul on that 2-seamer, 1-1 to Riley Green. Edmonton's now within a run, so Oakland going to the conference finally, so sure, Edmonton, they would be the favorite going into the series. It honestly doesn't seem like they're the top team. Oakland, the underdog, they're just cleaning house. 1-2, it'll be in the deep left field. That's going to be a fair ball down the left field line. That's into the corner. And Green's going to be in there with a 2-out double. Huge double here in the 8th for Riley Green. They're going to pull Romano. see the bring in. They'll bring in Tyler Holton. He won the reliever of the year here in the National Baseball League. A good 50 ERA, 60.36 strikeout rate. 800 against lefties, nothing against righties. And his one appearance here in the postseason, just 0.2 innings. So he only got 2 outs. It was his only appearance so far. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Representing the leading run for the Edmonton Eagles. NBL 1. Out on that sweeper. Strike 2. Swing and a miss. It'll be strike 3. Tyler Holton comes in and strikes him out to end the 8th. We're going to the 9th. Just a 1-run game here in Game 5. Here's round 2. Lucas Urquid. Their postseason appearances, 27% strikeout rate. 37 against lefties, no say against righties. Coming here in the 9th for the Edmonton Eagles. Colton Rocca leading off the 9th for Oakland. Now we fouled off the count 0-1. It's going to be a blooper and in the right. Colton Cowser able to make the catch, 1 down. It's a chance for Oakland to add any insurance runs. Here's Luke Riley. 100 miles an hour in triple digits. Blunt and Blackburn warming up at the bullpen for Edmonton. Luke Riley 1 for 3 with a 2-run blast today earlier in the ball game. Check swing 101 from Lucas Urquid. The 2. That's going to hit Luke Riley. So Riley takes first base. Here's the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Number 15. Go back to first. Luke Riley's called safe. Top of the 9th. Tovar 0 for 3 today, batting 200. It'll be fouled into right. The 1 to Ezekiel Tovar, top of the zone, and a slider, and the count's 1-1. The 1-1 to Ezekiel Tovar, and that's going to be right at short, right second base. Bryson Stott would make the catch, 2 down. Nice catch by Bryson Stott. Addison Barger coming to the plate.
Ball 1, no strike.
Took out the plate, and the count's 1-0. Fly ball to right. Cowser drifts back, makes the catch. We're going to the bottom of the 9th. Oakland Ocean. They are 3 outs away from a conference final. But the Eagles only trail by 1. We're going to the bottom of the 9th. Colton Cowser, the right fielder, leading off the bottom of the 9th. Fans on their feet. Oakland's 3 outs away. But the Eagles are only down by one. One run, this game is
Back inside.
even Steven. It's all Edmonton needs. High fly ball, center field. Back it goes towards the wall. But the catch is made right in front of the warning track by J-Rod. One down, bottom of the ninth. Oakland's 2 outs away. Jaimer Candelaria to the plate. He had the home run earlier on. Swung and a miss.
0-1's the count.
On a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. Above the zone. Foul back 0-2 to Candelaria on that cutter. That's it. Foul back, undercutter once again. Oakland Ocean were 81-81 at the end of the regular season. The only team in swing and a miss. Candelaria goes down swinging. And the Eagles are down to their final out. Torkelson, the last potential batter for the Edmonton Eagles postseason. Eagles facing elimination right now.
1-0.
Ball one. Another foul back. 1-1. One for Tyler Holton, and it's fouled 1-2. One strike away. Well, one ball, 2 strike pitch from Holton. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Tyler Holton strikes out. Spencer Torkelson, the Oakland Ocean, are going to the conference final. They will face the Texas Twisters. And they have defeated the Edmonton Eagles in 5 games. How about that? This series is over. The underdogs prevail. The Oakland Ocean win. And I'm Thomas Harris now, and we'll see you in the next one. Wow. Unbelievable. What a game. What a game.